Hi, and welcome to the Recipes with Ray podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today as I yap about my favorite recipes from 2024. So, while I'm sitting here, I will be sipping on a homemade maple latte. And if you're listening on YouTube, let me know what you're up to right now. So, if you are not familiar with the YouTube channel, if you're just listening on podcast, or if you are just watching on YouTube, my channel for the first time, I post recipes almost weekly. Sometimes I take a break because life happens. But I know it's March right now, and we are well on our way into the year of 2025, but I thought it would be fun to just reminisce a little bit about the recipes that I posted in 2024. And I like to think I enjoy all of the recipes I post for you guys, but some shine brighter than the rest. So, how many recipes did I post on the YouTube channel in 2024? I need to check because I should have done this before I started recording, but let's do it right now. I posted 28 recipes, and that does not include my Bakemas gift mixes, dessert mixes in jars. So let's talk about my top 10. And we're going to start from the bottom and end at the top. We're going to end on a high note, the highest of notes, but I think all of these recipes were delicious. So number 10 was dirt cups. I posted this recipe for Halloween because it's kind of a traditional kids' Halloween dessert, and you take chocolate pudding instant and you mix it with Cool Whip, and you put crumbled up Oreo cookies in it, and then you end up topping it with more crushed up Oreo cookies, and then you stick a few gummy worms in it. And so dirt cups, they're so delicious, especially if you like chocolate pudding and you like Oreos, you're going to love this. Your kids would love this. So it's definitely a treat for big and little kids alike. Number 9 favorite recipe from 2024 is homemade mac and cheese. Now, there are so many homemade mac and cheese recipes, and I've only made basically this one recipe. I know there are more good ones out there, but this is the one that I posted last year, and it's from one of the Taste of Home cookbooks, and it's kind of an adult version of mac and cheese. I'm sure there are kids out there who would like it, but it has some extra spices in it. It has a tiny, tiny bit of cayenne pepper in it. It's not spicy, but it gives just a little something in it, and it's delicious. It has a combination of cheddar and Gruyere cheese. I usually just use Swiss. I understand Gruyere is a type of Swiss cheese, but I usually just get the Swiss that I find at Aldi, and it's very yummy. Number 8 favorite recipe was Oreo marshmallow bars. Big fan of Oreos. They're just so good. And so this is a take on a Rice Krispie treat, but instead of using Rice Krispie cereal, you use crushed up Oreos, and you mix that into melted butter and melted basically marshmallow fluff, and you pack it into a baking pan. You let it set up a little bit and you cut it, and the texture and the flavor for me is just, it's dense, but it's chewy and delicious. Number 7 favorite recipe was blueberry coffee cake muffins. So I love a good blueberry muffin. I love a good coffee cake, a blueberry coffee cake, but I decided to make this recipe because I wanted to take them to work, and individual desserts are just easier when you're sharing them with a group of people. And so I made these, and they come with, well, when you're the recipient, they come with the topping. You make them and you add a coffee cake crumble on top, and it just is that little something extra, and it's so tasty. Number 6 is a recipe that I make on the regular. It's roasted broccoli. Now, there's nothing super special about this. It's just, I grew up eating steamed broccoli or microwaved broccoli. Unseasoned, you put a little salt and pepper on it when you're at the table. But this roasted broccoli, an extra convenience is that I make it from frozen broccoli. So you can just take it frozen to oven and it turns out great. It's just frozen broccoli. I use light olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, toss it together, spread them out on the baking sheet. Make sure you spread them out so that they roast instead of steam one another. And then you roast it depending on the size of your florets, maybe 30 minutes. And I don't even toss them, but they get a nice golden brown, and some of them get a little bit of a crust on them, and it's just so tasty. I've never enjoyed broccoli more. Number 5 is apple crisp. It's a great dessert for any time of year, but especially in the fall. I am not the biggest fruit pie person, but I love a fruit crisp, crumble, cobbler. Maybe I need to do a quick little podcast on what's the difference between those three. I feel like I've said that before in another podcast, but this apple crisp is a recipe that I modified. So it's a Betty Crocker Dutch apple pie that I just leave the crust out. And it's so tasty. The ratio of crisp topping, I had to look to see which one it was. It's not a cobbler, it's a crisp. The ratio of crisp topping to apple mixture is amazing. There's no skimping on that crisp topping, and the flavor is just so good. Number 4, favorite recipe for 2024, because this is not a dessert. It is a crock pot recipe, queso chicken chili. Chicken, salsa, black beans, corn, roasted corn, roasted bell peppers, and then you have cheese, you have cream cheese, and you have pepper jack cheese, and you have your shredded chicken, and you mix it all together, and it's so yummy. It's so flavorful, and you can eat it as just a soup, and they have you serve it with tortilla chips, so you could even serve it as an appetizer. It's a very hearty appetizer, but super yummy. It's not a dump crockpot recipe. I'm not saying it's the easiest crockpot recipe. It's pretty involved, but so worth it. Now we are into the top 3 favorite recipes for 2024. Now, I'm not saying that this order is perfect. I enjoyed all of these recipes, but number 3 is my pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. Now, one reason that I enjoy cooking and baking is being able to share it with people. And the best thing is when you share something with people and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And the next best thing is when you share something with someone and they're like, I've never had a pumpkin dessert before, but these were so good. And I got that from a couple people and I'm like, yes. And so pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, they're so moist from the pumpkin. It just holds on to all that moisture, so you're not dealing with a dry muffin. And then the chocolate chips just add a little bit of extra sweetness. They're not overly sweet, and they're so satisfying. Number 2 favorite recipe from 2024 was lemon poppy seed ricotta cookies. Now, these were not everyone's favorite when I shared these, but I thought they were so good. So your cookie it's a soft cookie. It's like a little pillow. It's soft. It has a little bit of a chew to it. And then there's a glaze on top of it. And I don't know if it's the combination of the soft but slightly dense cookie. It's a little chewy. There's that tiny bit of a crust on the top from that glaze once it sets. It just hit all the boxes for me. That fresh lemon zest. Loved those cookies. And then my number 1 favorite recipe from 2024 that I shared with you guys on the Recipes with Ray YouTube channel was a creamy Tuscan chicken pasta. This is another recipe that is on repeat. Just the flavors. There's so much flavor from a sun-dried tomato, and then there's a bunch of spinach in it, but you hardly notice it because it wilts. Like you take it's like 3 cups of baby spinach and it wilts into just about nothing. And when you add a lot of chicken, it's very hearty. And then the recipe calls for 3 cups of heavy cream. Now that is really heavy and I feared would give me a bellyache. So I always do half whole milk, half heavy cream. And that's perfect for me. And then your pasta, I use a penne. Just everything together is just so good. And then there's a really good amount of cream left. So if you serve this in a bowl, you sometimes have a little bit of creamy soup situation at the bottom and you just want like a crusty piece of bread to sop it all up. And so good. So those are my top 10 favorite recipes that I posted on the YouTube channel in 2024. If you are someone who watches my YouTube channel regularly, let me know what was 1 or 2 or 3 of your favorite recipes that I posted last year that you were able to give a try. And I've already posted a handful of recipes now into 2025, and there's so many more to come this year. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. I'll link the channel down below in the show notes if you're listening on podcast. I will link all of the 10 recipes that I mentioned also down below for you guys if one of them struck your fancy. And it's been a while since I've been on the podcast here, and I'm looking forward to giving you guys a little bit more content this year than I have in the past several months. And so be sure to subscribe for more content if you're listening on podcast. And if you're itching for another podcast right now, go ahead, click here on screen, and I will see you guys there.